Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. So the Border Management Authority has started screening for Mpox cases at the country's ports of entry. SABC News reporter Nhlanhle Jele is currently at the Lebombo border gate. That, of course, is a port of entry between South Africa and Zimbabwe. She joins us, South Africa and Mozambique. She joins us now live for a sense of how this is faring. And Nhlanhle, we were told earlier on that the BMA would actually send through more assistance, more capacity to ensure that they're able to screen people coming in and out of the country. How's that going at this hour?
We are at the Lebombo port of entry that connects South Africa and Mozambique, and as you can see behind me, screening is already underway. People who are coming into the country are being screened. We have understanding that at this port of entry in particular, that screening never really stopped. Since COVID, they've been continuing to screen people who are coming in to the country. We also understand that there is an understanding between the local municipality and also the local EMS in this area for people who are found to possess symptoms of the Mpox disease to be taken to the local hospitals, to be treated. We also understand that there is an isolation room, that has been prepared for anyone that is found to be possessing these symptoms of the Mpox. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see, but they actually have two screening temperature thingamajigis. I don't know what they are called, but they use them for temperatures. There's this one that this guy here is using. This one is used to check the temperature. The second one, is used just to see. It's like a visual screening that is being used to check for symptoms like rash. You do know that one of the symptoms of the Mpox disease is a rash that can be visibly seen on the skin of the person that is being screened. But as you can see, screening is well underway. We also understand that because the ports of entry and when you get to the immigration office, the distance is quite long. So people who are coming into this immigration office and being screened here, they are allowed time to cool off. We do know that when you walk a long distance, your temperature rises quite up a bit, so people are allowed to cool off a bit before they are screened. And we also understand that if the temperature continues or persists to be high, that's when they are taken out of the queue and then put on the side and then screened again for their temperature, just to see if it persists or if it decreases. But if it continues to remain high, that's when the person will be taken out of the queue and obviously put into the isolation room, where they can be taken to the local municipality and taken to the hospital, with the engagements or with the local municipality facilitating that engagement to be taken to hospital. I'm just going to try and speak to some of the people who are in the queue just to ask them if they know anything about the Mpox. Nhlanhle, sorry for disturbing you, but yeah, I'm good, Baba. We just want to know, do you know anything about the Mpox disease that is in South Africa at the moment?
I
wasn't, but bachazela ukuthi why bakuscreena or bakuthatha temperature?
Angazi mara ngicabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe ba-check-a le COVID-19 le yanthola or ibuyile or isekho angisazi.
And as we have heard this gentleman telling us that he doesn't really understand why they are being screened, but obviously he's speaking about COVID-19. If you remember, the same screening that is taking place now is the same screening for temperature that took place during COVID-19. Maybe we'll just grab another gentleman in the queue. Nyapil, do you know anything about the Mpox and why you're being screened at the moment?
No,
as you have heard another one saying they do not know exactly what is happening or why they are being screened, but we do promise the viewers at home that later on we are going to speak to the MEC of Health in the province, who's just going to give us their campaigns as to how they're educating people what to look out for, and obviously what to do should they find themselves, to be on the side of the symptoms or to experience some of these symptoms that we do know of Mpox, the Mpox disease that we are currently dealing with in the country right now.
Yeah, before we let you go, Nhlanhle, I can see anecdotally just from how many people are walking past behind you there, but I wonder if you can give our viewers a sense of how long the queues are, especially where you're at, given the fact that the two people you've spoken to don't seem to know why exactly they're being screened there.
That's true, the queue is quite long. I just asked Umzo just to show you, but the queue is quite long. It goes all the way to the back with people coming into the immigration office. They are coming into South Africa. There is quite a bit of a movement, and some of them obviously don't know. I'm just going to try and see if I can grab another person just to speak to us if they know anything about the Mpox. Ninjani, ma'am?
Mpox.
Do you speak English?
No.
You don't speak English. Hi, sorry, can I speak to you quickly? How are you?
Yes, I'm fine.
I'm good. Do you know anything about the Mpox?
No, I don't.
You don't know anything about the Mpox, so you don't know why you're being screened at the moment?
No, I don't.
Ayanda, there we have it. 2 more people still don't know why they're being screened. They don't know anything about the Mpox. However, they are allowing the BMA officials to screen them and to test them. And obviously, so far in this port of entry, there's no case that has been reported or anybody that has been found to possess the symptoms of the Mpox. So I'm guessing that's one of the main reasons why some of these people don't even know what is happening or why they're being screened or what the Mpox is really about. Remember, many of them are coming from Mozambique to South Africa at the moment. So I'm sure once they get into the province, they'll start to understand because there'll be posters up, education on the Mpox disease. Ayanda?
All right, yeah. Well, I suppose there's going to be a lot of reaction to what we've just seen at the moment, but we'll leave it there for now. And Nhlanhle Jele, thanks very much indeed. Live to us there from the Limpopo border post. And yeah, I suppose a bit concerning that it doesn't seem any kind of awareness campaign to try and help people think about ways in which they can prevent the Mpox disease is reaching everybody, at the very least, getting into and perhaps getting out of the country. But that's just one border post. Perhaps the situation is very different elsewhere in the country. Nhlanhle Jele is live to us there from the Limpopo border post between South Africa, of course, and Mozambique.